Here at the Queens Sports Complex, a huge sack tilt with major season implications. Queens and Wingate on Wednesday night. And the men's lacrosse coach of the Royals, Chris Kivlen, is here with us. Coach, solid season so far, but I want to focus on some individual performances thus far this year. First, Griffin Steckmiller. He's got 12 points on the year, 9 goals. He's your leading scorer amongst the long poles on your team. Kind of a dynamic two-way player who's had a phenomenal season thus far. What makes him so dynamic?
Yeah, Griffin is truly a special talent in the way they can get the ball up and down the field. You have to treat him as an offensive player when he's coming down in transition. He's got excellent skills. He really hunts goals, and that's something we practice, and he's just done a tremendous job of it. Defensively, he's been locking down the opposing team's best midfielder, and he's just a high energy player that's been doing a great job for us. Can't say enough about him.
One of several on your team to garner preseason accolades in the conference, second team All-South Atlantic Conference before the start of the year. One who didn't maybe gather the attention, Justin Swick, your team's leading scorer, 18 goals on the year. He's a freshman. Freshmen can make the preseason team sometimes. He was not on that list. Did you see this coming from him? Because he's had a phenomenal year thus far as well.
He's been excellent. Justin is a really talented player. He's quick. He's got very good skills. Did we see it coming? He's had a great year, and we certainly expect a lot of him. The ball's in his stick all the time, so he's kind of our quarterback out there. So he's just done a tremendous job embracing the role and really setting the pace for the offense.
Let's talk the season so far. You're 5-3 on the year, 3-1 in the South Atlantic Conference, tied for second place currently with Wingate. Preseason number 2 in the poll. I know you're coming off of a game you'd like to win the other day in Harrogate, Tennessee versus Lincoln Memorial. How would you assess the season so far, your first year here leading the program in Charlotte?
Yeah, the season has been, it's just like any other season with a young team. It's, at times been really great where we've shown what we can do. We're getting up and down the field and playing our best. And then, at times we've been inconsistent. And we have a young group, and that's going to happen. So we're just sticking together and working through those tough times. But fortunately for us, we've had more better plays than poor plays. And, just looking forward to getting to the next one in Wingate. The game versus Lincoln Memorial, credit to them. They had a great game plan, and they stuck to it. And, it was a tough game for us. But all the credit goes to Lincoln Memorial and their staff for getting the win.
It's also the toughest and the longest bus ride in the league. Never easy going up to Harrogate, Tennessee. Let's talk about this game on Wednesday night. Wingate, they're 7-2 overall. Both of teams, you and Wingate, are 3-1 in the league this season. What do you make of their team so far? What do you see that you like that they do or don't like that they do?
Well, I've had the opportunity to watch them all throughout their season. They've gotten better each time I've watched them. They're a very well-rounded team. They do everything well, and that should be a great test for us. They're well-coached and well-disciplined group, so we're expecting a hard-fought game on Wednesday night.
They have the number 1 defense in the conference. They allow 7 goals per game on average. How can you penetrate this defense and create scoring opportunities?
Sure. Great defense with certainly some very good defenders, but led by a great goalie. He's a big goalie in the cage, so not a whole lot of net to look at. We certainly got to dodge hard and move well off the ball and find space to maybe attack their defense that way. So it's going to be a tough test for us, but we'll get the guys ready today and tomorrow to play well Wednesday night.
I mentioned before you're both tied for second place in the league so far. Are you one of those coaches that will talk to your team about the importance of this game? Because you're 8 games in and the regular season slate is starting to wind down a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, we talk about the next one, and we don't focus too much on the standings and things like that, but just the task at hand. And, it's obviously a huge game, but we're looking to just play our best. Coming off a loss, we got to kind of get back to basics here a little bit and play our game.
All right, Queens and Wingate on Wednesday night. The rivalry is renewed right here on Dixon Field. We'll have the play-by-play coverage for you, the video, on queensathletics.com/Royals live right at 7 o'clock for the opening face-off. All right, Coach, thanks for taking a few minutes to join us. Best of luck. We'll do it again soon.
Thank you.